Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to make our fifth attempt to deploy cleanly an ECS cluster, and it's going to serve a service that will host the .NET application that we have that will be running an entity framework, and that entity framework will automatically do a migration to an RDS database, to an Amazon RDS will the that will host an RDS, no, and a Postgres database. So Postgres database and Amazon RDS being migrated automatically by a .NET application, right? And that .NET application will be in a service under an ECS cluster. All right, so that's it. So to begin, let's go and create an RDS database. So later in the next in the upcoming videos, we will create a cloud formation or maybe a CLI command to create a database so that we don't have to keep on every time we want to create a database we keep on clicking things. Vlad, what do you want? What do you want? Baby, come here, come here. Give it to Papa. We open the door. Thank you. I love you. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So let's create the database. Standard create PostgreSQL. We want to have this as a AWS CLI command or a cloud formation template so that we don't have to just keep on clicking and then keep on waiting for parameter variables here to appear, and that will save us time. So this one here, we want to name this database JX. Oops, see that JX. See that thing JX1. Okay, and we wanna put that here in the readme. Alright, so the identifier, this will now be the new identifier, and then we want to auto generate the password, storage scaling, no, so this one will be JX security group, proxy password, additional configuration. This one here would be JX parking DB3, right? So that would be our database name. Then we want to delete this one, you want to delete that, and this one will now be the new database. And then for the password, we will wait for the password to be created. Disable the enable automated backup, and so let's create the database. Okay, so this one We want to change that to that one. Database name is this one. And yeah, so this password here, this one is still tentative. We can now view the credential. We now have a new password. So this is the new password. This is the new password. And then we'll just wait for the endpoint to be created. So once the database um, has been created, it will give us a new endpoint, and it will take maybe 10 minutes to finish this. So I'll pause the video and I will just open this when restart the video once the database has been created. Alright, so the database is now created. It will give us a new endpoint, and we want to put that endpoint in here, and one is in here. Alright. So next is we want to use this connection string and update our app setting here to use the new connection string. And yeah, as I've said, we will make this into an SSM parameter, and the succeeding, what is it, the next videos, or like the upcoming videos. And yeah, so this one here is already ready, and we want to RDS2, we want to provision this, and we have to update anything in our task definition. Nope, we don't want to update anything. How about in the service? We don't want to update anything in here. So let's do it. Let's provision. So hope everything is good and good. It's now creating bank, 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 bank. All right, so we now have the cluster. We'll just DNS. Let's copy that. Oh, hold on. Damn, it's not the provisioning that we want to do again. Damn. Uh, yeah, we have to upload first. Why are you so forgetful? We have to build partial build and push. All right, but that's fine. We will just update the service and it will redeploy. Yeah, trust me, it will work. We don't have to provision again. We'll just update the service. Okay, so that this one here will upload the image again, pushing it to the ECR. Let's wait for it to finish. Be the same. Falling away from me, falling away from me, beating me down, beating me down, down into the ground. Alright, it's now pushed. So let's go to our cluster. So let's go to our ECS, and we just need to update the service. Hopefully we'll just need to update the service. So let's go to the service. It has a running task. Let's update it. Let's update that so that it will rerun. Fail to determine the HTTP host redirect. Then app. Control C. Error. Parking DB. An error occurred while using the connection to database. Alright. So what happened here? Migrates. It now migrates. Damn. So let's go and go check here and go to Swagger. And let's check if this will give us an error. Yeah, it did give us an error. Why did it give us an error? So what is this? It's pending. Let's wait for it to run. It's not running, but why is it not running in here? So it's now running again. Alright, so there's an empty one. So if we create a new one, Mercury update, execute, then Mercury is created. So if we pull this here, Mercury is present. So yeah, we are full-blown RDS automatic migration. So let's try. Here, right, in our booking here, we want to add another controller. Damn, will it? All right, so let's try customers controller.cs. All right, and then in the model we want to add customer.cs, and we're going to say public class customer public and ID get set, then public string name, like that, then format document, and we'll just copy that and put that in here. So that is the customer, and we want to add a configuration for it. So add here customer config.cs, and then this one we want to copy all of that. Oh, why is this a folder? Want to delete that. Create a new file, customer config.cs, put that in there, and then this one here would be customer config. The name of the database, the table would be customer. The model is customer. Here is customer. All right, so config was created. Let's go to here. Let's apply the configuration. Let's put here customer, and then here put here customer, customer, and then here is customer. All right, and then the customer in here, right? So we want to copy all of this, put this here in the customer, and we want to change this to, oops, customers, customers, model, controller, customer. This one here would be customer, and here we'll just, yeah, well, this says customer, and this one here, we don't want this anymore. This one would be customer, this one would be customer, and this one here would be customer. All right, I think that's it. Customer. Oh, yeah. So here in the code, we want to .NET EF migrations added customer. Oh man, misspelled. .NET EF migrations, I think. .NET EF migrations. Or do we have the .NET tools here? .NET tools. .NET tool. How about just .NET? .NET tool list. So we have to install the .NET for this EF here, right? So install EF version 6. Right, so we might just want a version 6.0.0. Will it be fine? Alright, so let's do this. Damn. Suspect command of file not found. Yeah, .NET if migrations add. Yeah, let's go to the readme. Do we have a readme in here? .NET if migration, yeah. .NET if migrations add. Yeah. You misspelled the built-in .NET command intended to execute a .NET program, but .NET if does not exist. Does not exist. See .NET tool list. Okay. Since you just installed the .NET SDK, you'll need to log out or restart your session before running the tool you installed. You can invoke the tool using the following command, .NET EF. Right, so .NET EF. Since you just installed it, you will need to log out or restart your session. Okay, so let's close our terminal. Then um, let's go back to repos, cd repos. Right, so go to RDS2 parking bff.net ef migrations added customer. What? .net tools list. .net tool update global .net ef. How about we uninstall? Or maybe we can just use this one. How about this one? Damn. .net tool uninstall .net ef. .net tools list. Damn. How do we make the migration now? Since you just installed the .NET SDK, you will need to log out or restart your session before running to installed. What is this? .NET tool list. There's no list. In an environment that you don't have full control, I suggest avoiding using gtool since it is so globally and require path change. Toolpath. You should use toolpath and invoke the tool with a pull path. Say add to the path of your current session. Damn. So we want to uninstall again. Okay, so next is we want to install 6, and then the tool path is the cd tools. So we want to use this, copy that, and then put that in there. Alright, so we want to remove this globally here. Okay, so we will now .NET tool list, still nothing. .NET EF, still nothing. Okay, so there's a .NET EF here. So we might just want to use this, copy, and then .NET okay. So now we want to maybe do this like this, .NET EF, like that. So still nothing. What is the suggestion again? This is tools. Damn, I don't get it. Damn. Well, this is not good. How about we install this outside, so we'll just install it from here. What does that mean? Okay, so what if we just .NET EFG add, so let's go back to the repos RDS2 AWS 2023 CD RDS2, and then go to parking, then .NET EF migrations, add customer G .NET 2 SG .NET tool uninstall .ef. Okay, so now we want to know what is this. Migrations, add .NET if was installed, and but I'm getting go to ChatGPT. Let's check with our .NET version 6.0.4. So maybe let's just uninstall. Partial bash. All right, so we got that, and one, two. Okay, finally. Damn. Okay, so we finally created a migration. So let's go to our migrations. So we have now have an add customer, and now we want to build and push this. Damn, that took us some time. Ugh. So once that is uploaded, we just need to update the service and it will trigger a migration, and we should see, do we have a controller already? Like here we should be able to create a customer and retrieve a customer. Okay, so that's it. Hoping that my theory is correct. And in the next video, we want to play around with SSM parameters so that we don't have to, we will put the environment variables in an SSM parameter and our configuration in an SSM parameter, so that we don't have to write. When we go to production, will be using the SSM parameter instead of whatever the values are in the application app settings. Okay, so let's wait for it to complete. So it's now pushed, so let's go and update our service. Go to the service. So this service, we just want to update that. Right, so update the service. And will this rerun to another run, or I don't know. So let us refresh this, and we still don't have the customers. So I'm not sure if we have to, what we can do. Do we need to stop and rerun? Maybe stop. Stop. Okay, and then after stopping, oh, where's our service? So this is our service. Want to restart. How do we restart this? Update service. Update. And no more tasks. So let's see. Let's get the ARN of our task definition. Or no, we want to get the ARN of our target group. Yeah, target group. So go to ECS. No, EC2. Let's delete the service. This service. We want to delete the service. So will it be deleting the service? Force delete. Okay, so we want to delete that. After the deletion, we want to get the target group, then this target group, get the ARN, and put that here in the creation of test and service. This target group. Okay, so that target group, then in the provisioning, we just wanna PowerShell and then create the service and task. So it will recreate the service and task. And what's this? Unable to start training. What are you talking about? Okay, so it is still draining. Let's go back to create target. create service, just the service, put that in there, then PowerShell, create service.ps1. Yeah, so it's now created. Go back to the cluster and it's now provisioning. Go to the service. It's pending. Let's wait for it to complete. We should now have the customers endpoints. Okay, so it's now running. Are we going to have, no, we will not get a new load balancer. This will be the same load balancer. There, we have a customer. We check customers here. Yep, it's working. Let's try another one. Hello. JX. It will create a customer, and then when we pull, we have the customer here, right? So that's it. Again, if we create a new one, so this will be order.cs, then copy that, then here change this to order, then here is order number, and in the config we'll create a order config, and in the order config we'll change this, all of the booking, to order replace, and here we also want to update this to be order.cs, and then all the customers will be replaced with orders. Alright, so okay, and then order customer. So for the customer will also replace with order. Right, so this one I just need to put a small order here. So this one here will be small order, and our appdb context, this one here will be order. This one here will also be order. So I believe that's the only thing that we need to do. Order config, order. So now we want to add another migration. So in here, want to add order. Make a new migration, and then added the new migration, and then we want to build and push. So it will go to our ECR. Still pushing. All right, so now the new version with the orders has been pushed. Let's see if again, let's try if we can update. How can we update it without creating the new service? Oh, here, is it possible? It's running. Um, if we update this, will it pull? What's this? Force new deployment as specify. Yeah, we didn't update the task definition. Running test application after install. Load balancing. So I'm not sure without deleting the service and uploading it again, how can we um, update the service? Oh, it's no service unavailable. Yeah, I might that might be it. So it's now zero pending, zero running. So it should now give us one pending task. So the task, it disappeared. So I'm not sure why it disappeared. Okay, so it disappeared. So it might be time to. Okay, so just delete the task and the service. This one and the task definition. Where's the task? So this is the new task, partial create task. Okay. So this is the task definition, and this is the service that we want to delete. Service, this one. And then now we want to PowerShell, delete service and task. So the service and task is now deleted. So let's go to the target group. I think it will still be the same still be the same target group. Yeah, we don't have any changes to the target group, but we want to make sure that we will not get an error of some draining service that is still draining. So we'll give it some time to delete. So successfully stop, successfully what? Successfully updated, or like successfully, do we have it successfully deleted? How about here? No task to display, no service, cluster is running, all good. Now we want to PowerShell and create the service and task. Okay, so no issues with some draining thing. Let's go to the service, then check for the running task. Oh, it's now there's a pending task, so that is provisioning. Yeah, so this is the issue here. We can, if we will put a pipeline so that when we deploy this, we'll have a blue or green deployment, so that we don't have to like delete the service, so that we can replace it with a new one. We can provision code pipeline and code deploy to handle it for us, so that there will be a seamless upgrade of the version by utilizing code deploy and code pipeline. But that is not our goal for now. And yeah, let's just do this way for now, because our goal is to play around with SNS, DynamoDB, RDS, SQS, um, Cognito. So those will be the focus, and later on we'll just do the automation of all this after we will set up the clusters manually. Okay. So we now have a service running. Let's go to the service. It's unavailable because we deleted it. Now it's back, and it will now have orders. So for the orders, it should be automatically handled by the migration, and our database now um, will now have orders. So here, all right. So let's go. We have a connection to our database. So let's go to EC2, and then go to instances. Do we have a connection? No, not yet. So let's launch an instance. So let's call this ECS RDS connect, and then let's do that, and then let's do this. All right, so no, without a key pair, and then all right, so let's launch that, and it will give us an option to connect to an RDS. Right, successful initiated launch of EC2. Connect to RDS. Select the instance. The instance of our RDS is this one, JX1, and then connect. The selected EC2 instance must be running. Yeah, so it's now running. And let's see the credentials. This is the new credential, right? So this is how to install the Postgres PG, Postgres client. Then let's connect, and then connect. Alright, so let's install Postgres client, and then let us connect to it. Paste. Alright, and then password is this password. All right, and then let us list all the tables. So we have all the tables there, and we want to select all from order. Yeah, how to put that? What? Select all from order. All right, so that's it. Select all from booking. Red Mercury. Yeah, so that's it. We are now confident that our setup for the RDS and yeah, the provisioning and the .NET migration are all good. So in the next video, we are going to play around with SSM parameters so that we don't have to, like, this thing here in the production mode. How can we automatically, so we have to save this somewhere securely, maybe in a secret manager. So secret manager and SSM parameter will be our goal next video, and also the cloud formation for creating an RDS database. Yeah, all right. So that's it. Yeah, I will have to let before that, let's clean up together our services so that we don't have to pay anything. So let's go and get this one here. This is the task definition. This is the task definition. We want to put this in the provisioning cleanup. This is the task definition. This is the service. This we want to get the target group. The target group is in the create task service. This is the target group that we want to delete. And then let's find the ALB. So the ALB, right? We lost the ALB already. So we want to go to EC2, right? And then go to the load balancers. And let's go and get this one here, this ALB. Let's get the ARN. This is the ARN. And then let's put the ARN in here. And then let's PowerShell cleanup. Alright, cleanup is good. Task definition is deleted. Target group, this one is currently used by a listener. So we'll have to manually delete this because there's an issue with like there's a race issue on who will be deleted first. So we have a clean. We'll check the EBS if we have some EBS here. Yeah, we have an EBS because we have to delete this EC2 here. Let us stop this. Stop. Then let us terminate. Terminate. Then after terminating, let's go to the RDS. And then on our RDS, we need to delete this also. A database. select this, then delete. Then delete me. Alright, so let's delete. Oh no, there's a final snapshot again. Damn. Create final snapshot. We shouldn't have this. Damn. Damn. It's deleting and it's creating a snapshot again. Damn. No, we cannot delete this because we're still in the process of deleting the database. Wah. So let's see our ECS. Our ECS, we don't have a service. We shouldn't have a service now, and we don't have a task now. For the cluster, we want to delete the cluster. Delete the cluster. For the databases, sorry. But I think that's it. Next is we want to, or tonight, or we want to play around with SSM parameter and secret manager, and yeah, and then we will continue with deploying multiple services to our cluster that will be communicating with each other and helping each other achieve some workflow. And if we have time, we want to continue with the Cognito. I think that's the missing piece so that we can have a full stack running already. We can do a full CRUD operation with a use login, logout, and yeah, that's it. So thanks everyone. Let's see you on the next video. Bye.